Find a better guy that can put the ball on the floor and finish at the rim with either hands better than Kyrie. Big or small, he's spectacular. But I give a nod. This is where I'm going to give the nod to Golden State. Draymond, because he's the difference maker. Draymond is better at doing what he does than any other big Skip, because he can run the offense. Draymond, Skip, you remember when Draymond used to get triple-doubles like it was nothing? He's one of the few guys that had a triple-double, Skip. It got steals, no points. He got it with steals.
Okay.
But with that being said, the firepower, this team now in Brooklyn averages 5 more points with their big three than the big three averaged in Golden State. And all that said, at the end of the day, Skip, you're going to have to win a title to pay it off. In order for this thing to be as great as you believe it is, you're going to have to, because the Golden State, what they were able to do, back-to-back. If they went to 3 straight, KD got injured, I believe they'd won 3 they'd have won 3. When they went to 5 straight, I believe they would have won 3 straight had KD and Clay not gotten hurt.
Okay.
So this Brooklyn Nets team is going to have to pay this off, Skip. But if you make me say, well, Shannon, you got to pick one, I'm taking the Brooklyn Nets. I ain't never seen anything like this here.
Oh, so you are. So in the end, you're saying, whoa, I'm going this direction.
Because, like I said, if Steph and KD is a push because he was at both squads. If I say Steph Curry and James Harden, now I believe James is a better facilitator of an offense than Steph, but you won't say scoring and things of that nature. We'll push it.
Okay.
Kyrie is a difference maker. I'm taking Kyrie over Clay.
Your man, LeBron, is not going to love you saying that.
I mean, he got his reason for saying what he said, but I'm just saying, just looking at it.
Maverick and Rich and Randy are really not going to love you saying that.
Skip, you do realize that Kyrie's averaging 29 points a game.
I do, and I get it. And I also understand LeBron is trying to protect his legacy. Look what I was up against.
Yeah.
Well,
you better be up against it again.
You could be up against it again, and it could be in this year's finals. It could play out that way. Okay, so I declared the day they landed James Harden, this is the greatest 3-man collection of offensive firepower in the history of this game.
Right.
I'm not going to say it's not even close, but if you do, I had not thought, I was going 3 versus 3. If you throw in Draymond, it's not a fair fight anymore. But I do think the KD Nets 3 is better, a little better than the KD Warriors 3.
Yes.
Then we start going into Joe Harris. He was a 3-point shootout winner, right? So he can really shoot it, so that's a piece. Jeff Green has been a really nice piece. Are they Draymond? Is DeAndre Jordan better than Bogut or what? You know, now you start going in. Okay, yeah, Festus Ezeli, Vanderbilt University. Way to go. Thank you very much for bringing him up. Okay, now I'm going to start with James versus Steph.
Right.
Here's all you need to know. 40-point games career.
Right.
James has 99. Steph has 39.
Right.
So James is a better all-around scorer than Steph. He's obviously not a better three-point shooter because nobody's a better three-point shooter. Okay? But James can shoot threes.
Right.
James can really make his free throws. Not quite Steph, but he's in the ballpark.
Right.
Okay? Then we go to point guard. Well, James is just a better point guard than Steph is. Because just look at the assists right now. You know, my God, James has led the league twice in assists. He's at 11.3 this year right now, but 12 since he joined the Nets.
Right.
Well, Steph isn't that good. You know, the most Steph's career high in assists is 9.
Right.
Okay, so he's not.
Which is good. That's a good number.
It's very good, but he's not the distributor. James he's got creative genius as a point guard.
Also, I think the thing is, Skip, is that you look at Steph. Steph has always had Clay, so he's always had someone to share with and get the ball with.
Okay.
But James Harden took it upon himself. So you're seeing what Steph is doing right now when he doesn't have to worry about anybody else getting an X amount of shots. You see him averaging 30-plus points a game and doing what he's doing. So he's capable of doing it.
Okay, so James Harden, career, 51 triple-doubles. Steph, career, 7 triple-doubles because he's not going to be able to rebound. To get 10 is hard, man. And James is getting 13 and 14 because, again, he's got offensive genius about him. He's one of those, like, we're seeing it from LaMelo Ball already because he is an extraordinary rebounder, but he's below the rim. Because it's all instinct. It's all savvy. It's all... I'm anticipating where this ball's going to come off the carom, right? James can do that too. And he's 6'5", and he plays bigger than 6'5", right?
Yes.
So 51 to 7 in triple doubles. Well, that means I'm going to take James over Steph. As much as I love Steph, and as much as Steph on any given night can just absolutely detonate a whole game. He can just take it over and make 10 threes, and you lose, right? But on a nightly basis, I'm going to take James.
Yeah, well, you saw last night what James Harden's capable of doing.
Because he did it by himself.
They down 21 and a half.
Yeah.
And everybody, and I'm sure I was thinking like, oh man, they just go, just getting ready to go see the Lakers on Thursday.
I turned it off. I went to bed. I said it's over.
Skip, I'm thinking to myself, I said, now Phoenix, you guys are playing in their hands. Y'all coming out here jacking up these shots and not running no offense and not playing defense. And the next thing you know, you let Joe Harris hit a three. And then Tyler Johnson come in and hit a three. And then Shannon hit a three. And then James Harden slithers ways to the basket and get up a couple layups. They throw a couple of lobs. The next thing you know, 21 is down to 13. They push it back to 17. It's down to 9. They push it back to 12. And the next thing you know, Skip, with 2.5 minutes left, it's 5-point ball game. And I'm like, uh-oh, y'all in trouble.
Okay, with 2:46 left last night at Phoenix against a team that had won 6 in a row, the Nets were down 8. Down 8 with 2:46 left. And you're without KD and Kyrie, and all of a sudden, from 2:46 to the finish, guess how many points the home team scored? 0. And Jay Crowder missed a couple of shots. Then we go right down the list. Devin Booker missed one. Chris Paul missed one late. They can't allow that to happen. They should have closed the deal.
They gave up 4 in the 4. Skip, I disagree. Booker shouldn't have took the last shot. Chris Paul should. Chris Paul had it going.
Well, he made the one at 2:46 that put them up 8, but then that was the end of that.
And then Skip, that's not Booker's game is not that. If you look at the shots that Booker's hit, he's faced them up. You look at what he did in the bubble last year against the Clippers. You look at the one he hit the other night against the Lakers. That's not his game. Is in the part. I know he worked with Kobe and everything, but bruh, do you face him up?
Okay, got it.
Try to go by him, and if you can't go by him, raise up over the top. But bumping him and then pulling up over the top, that's really not his game.
Okay, and I know James Harden hadn't shown us a lot at the highest level in playoff basketball. But last night, when the pressure was all on his shoulders, he took that whole game over against a good team in its building.
Yeah, Skip, he had 9 points, 3 assists, a rebound, and no turnovers. They had 1 turnover the entire night. They got 40.
Greatest perimeter scorer I've ever seen is James Harden.
Skip, they got 74 points in the second half.
I got it. Okay, let's go quickly. Kyrie versus Klay. Kyrie, to your point, is just a better all-around scorer than Klay Thompson. So 30-point games career. Kyrie has 100. Klay has 57. So you can just see Kyrie is more capable of just going off.
Absolutely.
Okay. Is Kyrie a little better point guard? Well, yeah, he doesn't really play point guard, but he's 6 assists for his career. Klay's averaged 2 assists.
But see, Skip, this is why you get an opportunity to see Kyrie at his absolute best. Because he's a true 2. And you're not asking him to make plays for everybody else. You let him do his thing. And so now you're seeing he's doing his thing without the responsibility, and James Harden is running the show. That's what Kyrie Irving is. That's Kyrie at his absolute best.
Okay, I think LeBron was mostly talking about offensive firepower, but if we want to throw in Klay's ability to defend anybody, then it's over. Like, not even close with him and Kyrie.
That's the thing where people go, because you talk about the big 3. They were a top defensive rated team with KD there. They was top defensive before KD got there. And then KD with that big wingspan that's protecting the back end. And Draymond was a very good defender. Draymond was Defensive Player of the Year. That lets you know how good he was at his job.
I agree.
So, yeah, Skip. But offensively, if we just purely talking offensively, we've never seen 3 guys that can all handle the ball like they can. If they really wanted to, they really could average 30. Each guy could average 30.
Okay. LeBron James, Shannon Sharp just said the KD Nets are better.
Yeah, but at the
game over.
Skip, but you know, at the end of the day, we know the 2007 Patriots were better than any other Patriots team, but they didn't pay it off.
Okay.
You got to pay it off, Skip.
Yeah, you do have to pay it off.
Well, Brady paid it off, but Belichick didn't.
There you go.